So FAVOR stands for Faces and Voices of Recovery. We help people with substance use disorder, any stage of the process, people who need to get to treatment, people who are just starting to check this process out. Doesn't matter whether you even want to change or you really want to even quit, we're the place to come for information. We provide meetings, group sessions, individual sessions. We also work with families, so anybody who has any questions about a loved one they're dealing with. We work with the community, we work with employers, football coaches, clergy, anybody who needs to know anything about substance use disorder. We can provide education, information, advocacy, and then we provide services as well. We call it coaching, not counseling. It's meant to be very, very practical. We just want your life to get better. We would treat you like a human being and help you along in this process. And this is our Anderson chapter. So FAVOR Anderson is our latest endeavor, if you will, and we've been in this building for probably about 3 or 4 months. We know we're going to start core services here, but we envision partnerships with the schools, partnerships with companies, wherever we can get the folks and help them along the way. I'm in recovery from an opioid use disorder. I went back to school and became a therapist, I'm a psychologist, that kind of thing. About 6 or 7 years ago, I looked at the way we were doing it in the traditional treatment realm. And this has nothing to do with the actual providers. They're doing the best they can, but insurance companies and how long they pay for people and how we're only touching 10% and we're not allowed to go out to somebody's home because there's all these regulations. Well, that's where FAVOR comes from. This idea of we're going to go to people if we have to. We're going to invent services.
In my line of work, in the prosecution business, the drugs are our #1 problem. They drive almost all of our crime, and it's hard to put a percentage on it, but it's property crimes, drug crimes, all that stuff is drug driven for the most part. And so any tool that the court system can use to try to help people in that regard, I think is going to be a good thing.
What a great place for them to be right here in almost the heart of downtown. They're right here with our other services at the Salvation Army, the Haven of Rest, our local church right across the street, First Pres. I'm a member of that church, and we're strongly in favor of that and help them get the property here. They provide services, and hey, if you fall off the wagon, you can come back here again and again. There's no putting you out of the service. It's legitimately about helping.
And as United Way looked in partnership with AMED Health at the dollars that they allow us to invest in the community, it was very evident that FAVOR can make a difference in our community. And so we wanted to be one of the first organizations to support them, to partner with them, and to help them make the impact that will give people in Anderson County who suffer from addiction an opportunity to have a better life. And not just for them, but for their families. United Way wants to be part